Join us as we explore one of the most innovative public high schools in America, where students are given a laptop on day one, study year-round with their same teachers all 4 years, and complete a mentored internship before graduation.
We felt it was time to create a school in the 21st century from the ground up, completely modern, looking at things from a modern perspective.
This is City Charter High School, or as we call it, City High. It all begins with relationships. As humans, we learn from other people, from our parents and mentors, from our bosses and coworkers, our neighbors and community. But in the classroom, relationships are even more essential to learning and helping our youth reach their full potential.
You're dealing with kids at such a critical time. We wanted to make sure that for the 4 years that kids were here, that human connection, that support that kids needed as they were growing, as they were changing, that was there, that was very strong, and that was one of the key foundations.
There are many new ways to teach children, and we investigated those, we looked at those, we put them together. We wanted to do something that was unique to Pittsburgh too, because if you don't buy into the neighborhoods and the culture of our city, you're not going to be a success.
We get to watch kids grow from 9th grade through 12th grade, and it's a really great experience. It's a really hard experience for everyone involved. But going through the 4-year looping process, you have to think about what happens at the end.
You must be passionate about children. Nothing affects that goal.
We're continuing to see a high graduation rate, of 94% graduation rate of our students, and that is an average that we're still performing at that level. And especially proud of the fact that we have little to no disparity amongst demographic groups in terms of our African American students, students with exceptionalities, ESL or English language learners, and students from low socioeconomic status, which really speaks to our ability to help grow students as learners.
In addition to the career courses, they also have a transition manager that takes them through. We have 2 transition managers on staff that work with them. Senior year, they meet with them weekly just to come up and figure out where they're going to go to school. Do they need accommodations at school? So they'll help them with that. We also have internship, which is amazing because in internship, they get to go out and learn those career skills. We've had students that have gone out on internship and maybe it wasn't a perfect match for them, but then discovered that they loved what they were doing. So they decided to make that their career. Sometimes they discover that what they thought they wanted to do wasn't what they wanted to do. So that's a success, even though it might seem like it isn't. They are prepared when they leave here.
The word is authentic. It's real. And that's what the internship does. And we would rather you fail here than go to your first job and get fired.
Looping is a powerful part of the City High model. Students come to know their teachers come to know their students, their families, what they're going through, and our students carry a lot with them. And so knowing that their teachers are with them through thick and thin for a long period of time leaves no doubt that we are in their corner and that they have us as people who support them and care for them. This is a relationship-driven school where we know students, deeply, and they know us.
I think in terms of something that City High does really well and that I'm really proud about is the relationships that we have with students and with each other as a staff.
City High is its own breed. They have the looping, and being with my teachers for 4 years really gave me the ability to trust someone rather than having a new teacher every year or every semester. They gave me opportunities that I wouldn't have had anywhere else, and I try to relay that to my students now.
I like doing research. I like finding new things. I really like learning. I really enjoy learning. That's what I hope to do, is to go to college and keep on learning.
The class that I found most helpful at City High for my life post-high school would be financial literacy. It helped me to be prepared for buying a car, buying a house, finding an apartment, and preparing myself for the other adult things that are going to need to be done once I'm not in high school anymore.
our kids, when they leave here, they have all of those basics to be able to sort of take care of their money however much they make, and be able to, you know, understand basic things that will hopefully help them be more successful in their life.
And then another thing that I think really helped me is just to be able to work individually and as a team. That was a big thing, I think, here at City High. We were always working in small groups or just individually.
Students here really are seen as individuals.
Career class has been the most impactful in helping me find the career that was best for me, because we went over careers, we went over how much the pay was for each career and what skills we needed for that career. That definitely helped me figure out what I wanted to do in life.
Here at City High, they teach you how to communicate, how to write a proper email, how to do a resume and everything, where most schools don't teach you that. I was able to figure out what I wanted to do, and even if I struggled finding that, somebody was always there. Even if they didn't know right exactly what I was going through, someone was always there to talk me through it, whether it was a counselor or just another teacher, all throughout the building.
We have students who walk out of City High who, they get it, they get life. They shake hands, they look you in the eye, they can communicate in a written form, a verbal form. They understand the ways of the world. They know math and they know science and they know all their studies, but they know much, much more. So they can they go to college and they sit in a lecture for 2 hours. They've done that here. They know technology better than anybody and they're better prepared. So they are prepared and they're ready to go, and they believe that they can do what they want to do. And we're seeing that.
I do feel like the school puts us in a position to really be witness to students finding themselves and becoming who they want to be. And that is rare and important.
Everything that City High does for us is for us, and it helps us for in the future and to prepare us in life.
You don't find that anywhere else, but it really helped you, I think, to find yourself and find your interests, which was able to help you prepare for the future. I learned a lot about myself, I pushed my limits, and I think that was a really great opportunity that City High offered, and I was happy to be a part of that, and I definitely wouldn't trade my experience for the world.
Tech-savvy, college and career-ready, City Charter High School graduates are prepared for life and for success. Learn more and apply today at cityhigh.org. It's free and open to the public.